Welcome back, guys. So we are now 2 weeks out from the photo shoot, so close. And starting the week on 54.35 kg, and overall feeling pretty good. Probably feeling the best I've felt so far in this prep. So the shoot is less than 2 weeks to go now, and I am off to Barcelona tomorrow, which is obviously not ideal, but this trip was planned before I booked to do the shoot. And I did say at the time to my coach I was a bit nervous about it. He reassured me and said, look, all the hard work will be done by then, like it's fine, it's, you know, you've still got a week when you get back. So I was pretty comfortable with it, but now it's tomorrow, I am starting to get like a little bit nervous. I guess it's just because, I mean, I'm in a good place in terms of where I am with my physique. It's just that, I guess, worry that you don't want to come this far and put this much into it and then just mess it all up the last kind of final hurdle. And I know there's not much damage you can do in 4 days, and it's not like I drink that much now anyway, so it was never going to be like an absolute like wild one. Knife's terrible. So I guess the only thing is I bloat so much when I go away. I don't know if it's the weather or if it's just the kind of the change in food. I think 'cause I eat the same thing all the time when I'm here, just out of like routine. When I go anywhere and just eat different types of food, even if I'm not going crazy and I'm being like quite mindful, I still just get so bloated. But hopefully, obviously going into peak week when we come back, that will all just sort itself out. Here's hoping. So yeah, a little bit tentative, I guess, but equally, I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to be trying to track every single thing I eat over there, which, I mean, to be fair, with tapas, it would be pretty difficult to do. So yeah, I want to enjoy myself, have a good time, and yeah, I won't go wild, but I do love me a bit of Spanish food. I do love me a bit of sangria. So yeah, and also the hotel does have a gym, so I'll do bits, but again, I'm not going to stress like trying to arrange my days around getting my training in. I imagine I'll be walking quite a bit, so that'll be okay. And yeah, if I can get it done in the morning, if I can wake up early and get some time in the gym, fine. But again, I'm not going to like cut the days short or interrupt the days to go and train, because I don't think my friend who I'm going with would really appreciate that. So yeah, I'm excited but tentative, I guess, just about the bloody shoot situation. Also, side note, just wanted to show you the size of the salad that I'm currently eating. I'd love to say this is my prep salad, but I have this salad all the time anyway, normally. I think it comes in at like just under like 280 calories. It's basically just tuna and a shit ton of spinach, cucumbers, gherkins, tomatoes, balsamic, herbs, glaze. Always glaze, not vinegar, much nicer. And then a bit of feta. I wasn't sure about feta. It says you should use the whole thing in like a week. I don't know, consume within 3 days. I've definitely had this for, this could be week 3. Like, who's gonna eat a whole block of feta in 3 days? I mean, I'm sure it's fine. We'll find out. So going away basically just meant an excuse for me to buy more bikinis, because, you know, you could just never have too many. Really feeling this colour green at the moment. Ordered 2 green bikinis. Really like this one. These are from ASOS. Weird top though. I can't get my head around these weird bikini tops. I see all like girls wearing them and I just don't know, just not, it just felt odd to me. So yeah, that one was going back. And then the last one, trying this white one. Again, just the top just made me look super flat-chested. I mean, I haven't got a whole lot of boob as it is, but I felt like this just kind of made it even worse. Tried to kind of make something happen, but yeah, what can I say? It can be tough for us itty-bitty girlies. So I got back from Barcelona last night, which was possibly the worst thing you can do, is go away a week and a half out from a photo shoot, but here we are. The trip was planned way before the shoot and I wanted to enjoy it. Also, the plan was that the majority of the hard work should be done by this point, so it was just kind of getting through the trip without completely fucking everything up, which I think I might have just got away with. There was a lot of tapas, there was a lot of sangria, there was breakfast buffets to try and navigate, and I love a hotel breakfast buffet. But hopefully, I think got through it okay. It didn't go like completely wild. I ate everything I wanted to eat. I think it's that thing with tapas though, because it's quite small. Like at the time, you think, oh God, I've just eaten some like deep fried aubergine. But it's just little bits of stuff, isn't it? So I don't actually think in hindsight, obviously I wasn't tracking when I was away, which would have been possible. I don't think it was too bad. Breakfast wise, normally in a hotel breakfast buffet situation, I can be out of control. I get carried away in a buffet, and I do love a breakfast. So a standard, like if I was staying in a hotel, I'd have 3 courses. I'd have like an egg course, so like egg, ideally poached if they're made to order, they weren't here. So scrambled, with some toast, with maybe a bit of like serrano ham over the top, maybe a bit of feta. Then I go in for the next course, which would be generally a cereal course. I like to have a mix of cereals, so all the different cereals you have, I mix those together. Then I top that with yogurt, maybe some other bits, like some like fun muesli, maybe some like honey, just like nice fun stuff. And then I have like a breakfast dessert, which you know the ones with the muffins, there's the croissants, there's the cakes, there's the waffles. So yeah, normally it's a 3-course fare, but this time I did manage to control myself. Went for my standard egg course, had my kind of cereal mix of yogurt, maybe like a slightly smaller version than I would have had. Sadly skipped the breakfast dessert. I did have like a couple of like maybe a half, like a little mini muffin and like a little bit of a waffle one day just to feel like I was still like experiencing it. But yeah, also the day I did that, I skipped lunch because I genuinely wasn't that hungry. But then the next day we had like a brunch, which was like a savoury course and then pancakes. So obviously that was considerably more. Then we still went out for dinner. So I definitely wasn't holding back, but I wasn't going wild. I was mindful, I think is the way to describe it. And then drinking wise, I never planned to go crazy. I've not been drinking as much recently anyway, even regardless of the shoot. So me and my friend shared like a litre of sangria over dinner most nights, and then the odd of the time I had maybe like a glass of Rioja just like before or after dinner, you know, because Spain, I love me a Rioja. So again, I didn't want to miss out on that, because a part of the reason we wanted to go to Barcelona is because I love Spanish food and wine and sangria. So I wasn't going to go there and not have any of that. It would have been pointless. Not pointless, but yeah. So that was Barcelona. So in terms of physique update, so shockingly, somehow I came in on the scales a little bit lower today than the day I went to Barcelona. So that day, I was just up slightly that day, actually 55 kg. Might have had a bit of stress or water retention because I've been kind of sitting around 54.4, 0.5 that week. Didn't weigh myself when I was away, obviously. And then this morning I came in at 54.6. So pretty much back to what I was that week of going away. Could be that the flight caused a little bit of dehydration. Also, yesterday I only had a sandwich from a dinner because we were basically rushing through the airport because the queues at bag drop, well, it wasn't bag drop, check-in, basically were just huge. So we were rushing, grabbed a sandwich, rushed to the gate, got to the gate, and then the plane was delayed. So did not need to rush. But basically, only had a sandwich, got back really late. So that could have been a bit of a false reading, I guess. We'll see how I come in tomorrow after obviously having a full day of food and drink. In terms of how I'm looking, I'm actually pretty happy after the little wobble that I had last week when I just got into my own head. Obviously when I was away, I felt like I was a little bit bloated, especially the last couple of days, but that's to be expected with the eating out, the heat and the bit of booze that I had as well. But today, feeling pretty good. Feeling like as lean as I was pre-Barcelona. So we will see what happens over the next few days. Also did my final haul of outfits for the day. Honestly, I've ordered so many things. It's ridiculous at this point, but I think I've got some that I like. So I will catch you guys next time for peak week.